What's going on, guys? It's been a while, but I'm back, ready to give you guys some good content. Today, I want to talk about how to walk away from certain situations that really doesn't help you protect your peace, and that could be any type of peace. That could be just preventing you from just having the most strongest amount of energy in your spirit of peace. So moments ago, I don't know, maybe like 5 or 10 minutes ago, I was speaking about a particular situation I was in. And for you, it could be a place that you work, or whenever I try to share my philosophies, try to find yourself if you can. But try to find a way to have it fitting to something that may not be exactly what you're going through, but in its own form is very relatable. And if it's not, then it's just good food for thought. But in my situation, I was dealing with a person that just I had the highest respects for. And I've known this person for a very long time. And it just seemed that we just didn't find. I don't think that this person found the it's so hard to put this in words, because on one hand, I want to just be able to give this person credit, but at the same time, it's like when you've known somebody for so long, or you've been in a situation for so long, you feel like, okay, there is a point where enough is enough. And that's why I say it. A lot of times, all these types of things come down to what's best for you. And so, and what are you going to do to be able to, what are you going to do to be able to just have things work out for your well-being? And so it's like, it's kind of messed up for anyone that really finds themselves trying to appreciate you, but yet are going against all of the things that makes you a better person. And so I feel like some people have their own system. 1, 2, 3 strikes. They know exactly what shouldn't be said or done, and so, maybe you have to come up with a system. I think that's a really good, important thing to kind of structure yourself with, so that way you're not running into a situation where you're like, oh, well, when I get to a point where enough is enough, then that'll be it. And sometimes, and I would even go as far as saying a lot of times, it's probably not the best thing that we really should be doing to, or allowing to be done to us, because there's a such thing as wear and tear. And it's just like, how much strength are you going to have to continue further in life to be the best that you can be and to feel the best that you want to feel in life, how much are you going to have left to continue if you are wearing and tearing and allowing people and things and situations to be in your life where you are left with much of anything to be standing, to be strong enough to continue on? And don't mind the sounds. I'm getting my car fixed right now, or at least I'm waiting. But anyhow, so yeah, I'm sure we've all have had our share of like allowing ourselves to be in situations for a little bit too long, allowing people in our lives to stay a little too long, to do a little bit too much. And so I guess the more I speak about this topic, I think one of the biggest takeaways, and not even just takeaway, one of the most important things I would say that needs to be done is to build build a structure, a system. So, and that's just in the practical standpoint, okay? But I also feel like, okay, so we have our practical standpoint, and then we have a written system that we can see and say, okay, these are things that I shouldn't be tolerating with people. These are things I shouldn't be tolerating in certain places, okay? And these are things I shouldn't be tolerating with anything, okay? And I feel like there can be a little bit more strategic structure that save us from the wear and tear. So maybe that's really the biggest topic of this conversation, because I can sit here and speak about the typical way of what we deserve and how we should really be protecting ourselves, and that's all great and that's all fine. But my goal is always to get to the extreme, not just the root of problems, but the extreme root. You know what I'm saying? Like, to peel back the many layers to get better answers. The better you pull back the layers, the better you get results. So I feel like in this conversation, where it seemed like I was going to, just speak about, how unpleasing it was to experience these things and to be kind of upset, and share that pain with like how I trusted certain people and how I deserve better and how people deserve better, and that's great, and that needs to be spoken about. And then when it's time to give the best advice to make necessary steps forward, when it's time to do that, how do you paint that picture? How do you pull back all of those layers? How do you explain those things in a way to where it not only opens up the mind clearly to see these things, but it also gives the results and helps the people to make those specific steps to where they are much ahead of the game when they are back in these situations. Hopefully not having to be back in these situations, but if back in this situation, then you are beating the system. Okay, you are not being affected by these experiences, and if you are, it's very minimal. You can pull out in time enough. You can recover you know, in a way where, like I said, you are able to continue life healthy. You know what I'm saying? And you have a lot more to give. You have a lot more joy to not only share, but to spread, you know? And so, and I think that, again, coming up with the best steps to handle certain, you know, situations will really give you the better results. And that's what is, you know, and that's just a tip when it comes to, like, you know, just trying to handle anything in life. You know, it's all about pulling back the layers and getting the root of the situations correct, and getting results on a whole nother level. So going back to the power of the message, which is creating that system. And I think the 3 parts is really important to speak about, because we are dealing with people, we're dealing with places, we're dealing with all types of things. I think that's where we can kind of categorize most of the things that we're dealing with in life. And then we are structuring it through written form, okay? And then we are structuring it through the practical form, okay? And then obviously once you're in the experience, then you are tweaking things here and there. And so and you're getting better understandings. You can write, rewrite, add to the writings, add to the practical formula, and you're just getting so much better at being healthier in life, because, you know, we all know enough is enough, okay? But how do we win when new situations, you know, come about? And so a lot of times we can find ourselves feeling like, oh, this is I'm going through this again, and I'm allowing this to happen again. Okay, yes. It could be exactly, it could, or at least I can say, it could seem, things can seem exactly the same. But maybe sometimes it's not. Maybe sometimes it's not exactly the same. Maybe it just seems that way, but it got you this time because something was different that you didn't really notice. And so for me, it's like the system can really help no matter what it is that you are dealing with, people, places, and things that you're dealing with in life, no matter what it is. Old, new, similar situations. You have a better system now. You have something written down. You have practical mindsets about these things. And now you're going through the experiences with these formulas, and you're ready to not play no games. You're ready to put your A game at its best and to get the best results that you know you deserve. And so I think that's the thing to do. Write it out. Know exactly your limits. Know exactly what to see, what to do in these situations, and how to go about these situations and things with these people and places the most necessary way, and to get in and get out when needed, and whatever else you come up with that you know that's going to keep you safe and to keep you healthy and moving forward in life. And that's just that's the best we can do. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that's just the best we can do, and why not be the best at it? You know. So yeah, hopefully that helps you guys. Definitely is gonna help me because I've been a victim myself at a lot of these things, and it's why I like to share it. And it's a social therapy that I think that we all can just kind of like, you know, tune into, share, you know, like this video if you like to, and share with somebody, you know, that will enjoy to just have some type of social therapy every week, and just to be able to send me messages on what you guys are going through. And I can tap into those type of things. And it's all about just coming together and healing. You know, we keep things bottled up. We sometimes share things with the wrong people. You know, it's tough. I think that it's not spoken enough about how a lot of times you just need an outlet, a professional outlet, a safe outlet, a place where you can just express yourself and not have to have it mess up anything in a way where it's not the best place or the people to share it with. And so, or to ask for advice. And so yeah, all that being said, this is great. This is great for me. This is great for you guys. This is great for anybody who wants to tune in. And so, yeah, check me out on TikTok, Instagram, and hit me up anytime. I hope you guys are having a great week, month, year. Hope you're having a great day. Keep it going. And, yeah, blessings. Talk to you guys later. All right, King Renaissance.